Hey, what's going on, everybody? So we're back here again for another one of these MP versus videos, and this time we're doing Ratchet versus Ratchet. And just like with Ironhide, they don't really look alike. The vehicle concept's similar to both medical, but I think he's more of a search and rescue fire truck type thing.
He's a search and rescue ambulance, but not.
No, it says
really
fire department. So he's from the fire department.
But not really a fire truck.
But he's a fire department search and rescue, whereas he's actually an ambulance. Main thing, Ratchet is a remold of Ironhide because he is.
Yeah.
To the movie one's credit, it's actually a completely different design. And in terms of just the vehicles, like objectively, this one actually does look cooler. If I'm being honest, there's more to it. In terms of the figure, this one sits flush and holds together well. This one doesn't. It doesn't hold together terribly. It's a lot better than Ironhide. But some parts just don't sit flush together, which I think I don't remember if I highlighted in a review or not, but like these doors don't sit flush. This doesn't really sit flush. His robot mode head is just there. It's just exposed.
It's an unfortunate case of the movie Ratchet syndrome. His head is always going to be just peeking out.
Like they can't just push it back that way a little bit.
I mean, there's so much space. They should have.
You really can just fold it in.
They had They finally did a masterpiece. They had the chance to fix that head issue, and then they do nothing about it.
They both roll relatively well.
He rolls really nicely. I don't know about that guy.
No, he rolls pretty well too, as you can see. So in terms of like real life vehicle, I like this one better. In terms of the toy, I actually think this one's better because it holds together better. So I guess pick your poison on that.
I didn't mean to bump had a thing for this mode.
But also, in terms of the toy, he's got a lot of robot kibble. Like, you got this down here, you got the head right there, there are the arms. Him, I mean, those are the legs, but they blend in a lot better than that mess. I get it's a toy, it's a transformer, so the stuff's got to go somewhere, but come on. So, in terms of real-world vehicle, this one's better. In terms of the toy, I think this one's better. But that's just one guy's opinion. What do you think?
Kind of half and half on both. Like, on one hand, I'm really nostalgic for this. I think it does look really cool, but I don't know, something about the simplicity of this one makes me like it a little bit more. But I don't know. I don't have either of these guys. I just transformed this guy, which was like...
We'll talk about that when we get to robot mode.
Yeah.
Speaking of robot mode, let's get to that right about now. And here we are now in their robot modes. And like with Ironhide, this guy looks nothing like this guy. I don't know how you're supposed to be you, but whatever. Because they're both the medical officer, I guess? I don't know. Articulation-wise, this Ratchet, he's got the waist. Legs can go forward. Can go back a little bit. He's got a knee, turn there, ankle, foot, full 360 on the arms, boom, boom, rotate the bicep. He's got an elbow, wrist, hands open and close, and his head can move up like that, but then he's got a ball joint too. So he's got, standard masterpiece range of articulation. His isn't too bad either. He's got legs can go forward, turn there. He's got a knee. He's got ankle, and his foot does bend.
He has no ankle.
He's a very, very little ankle. Nothing crazy.
It's an insult to ankle pivot.
His head turns. His mouth opens for some reason. His arms do rotate, but they're kind of weird because this thing's in the way.
Too much junk.
Bends here. Elbow, wrist, and he's got like 2 thumbs. So,
Oh, that's not even the figure's fault. It's just the movie design.
Yeah.
Can't blame the figure for that.
Transformation-wise, this guy is way more fun than he is.
And way faster, too.
Not only that, like, he has pieces that pop off constantly when you're trying to transform
This
it.
door piece will pop off. The windshield pops off.
He has none of that. Now, granted, he still feels solid. Like, he's still solid.
I'll give him that. There's no loose bits or anything. The joints...
Like, which automatically makes him way better than Ironhide, in my honest opinion. But I still gotta say, especially given the price points, $90 over $100. He only had
$130 actually.
He has a gun.
He was priced $130.
He has a gun, a buzzsaw, and 2 missile launchers.
And there.
That's all of his accessories, and he's shorter.
He's probably heavier though.
He is.
So yeah, there you go.
But he's got a crap load of accessories. He's got like a extra face, weapons, effect parts, a tray to carry it all, medical supplies. He's got a readout for his chest. He's got a sticker sheet.
Wow.
And he was $40 cheaper. So again, I hate to do this, but I think the G1 guy wins.
Yeah, me too.
Like, this mold is just better than the Ratchet and Ironhide molds. It just is. He's still better than Ironhide. Like, don't misunderstand, but he's also just kind of boring.
He is really boring. The transformation on this guy, nothing really stood out to me. It's just
business as always.
It was just wasn't fun, like, at all.
So as has 3 out of 4 been, the G1 guy wins here, in my opinion. But you guys let me know what you all think. Next time, I think, is Megatron.
Yes, Megatron.
I think Megatron's next, so stay tuned for that. It's not going to be MP-5 Megatron, don't worry. But
No.
we'll be here for Megatron next time. Megatron, not what you think I said. Anyway, take care, guys.